Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Wirtz, and I'm the Program Director for Radiographic Science here at Idaho State University. I'm also the instructor for this course, RS 1105 Intro to Radiographic Science. I hope this course helps give you a basis for our profession and also helps inform you about our program here at ISU and what makes us unique and why ISU is a great place to learn about medical imaging and radiographic science. I want to take a couple minutes to just introduce myself and talk about the course. I'll jump to the online course here in a minute, but a few things to remember that this is an asynchronous online course, meaning we never meet in person and we never meet together even online. So if you have any questions for me, please reach out to me. Email is the best way to do that, christopherwirtz@isu.edu. But other than that, we won't ever have a scheduled time where you'll be required to be online or in person for a class. Everything in this course is designed for you to go at your own pace. There are some due dates to help keep you from getting behind on coursework, but you can work as fast as you want through the course. I'd also like to address with you my late work policy, and I bring that up first in our discussion here because my late work policy is that I don't accept late work. You'll be expected to turn in your work, your assignments, your papers, projects, whatever it is, to all of your other college professors on time. And I expect that in this course. Also, when you're out in the real world and you're working, especially in healthcare, you'll be expected to do things on time. You can't just tell a patient, oh, please stop dying. I'm going to turn this in late, or I'll be there late to take your x-ray or help you out. It's expected that you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there and doing what it is you're supposed to be doing and have it done on time. So in this course, I don't accept late work, only accepting huge major things that come up and that are emergency style. Forgetting, not an emergency. Not paying attention to the due dates, not an emergency. So true medical emergency for you, death in the family, hospitalization, something really major. Otherwise, I won't accept any late work. So just know that from the outset and get your work done on time or get it done ahead of time. It's all open now, starting the first day of the semester. Let me show you what the Canvas course looks like, kind of orient you to the Canvas course. Let me just say, starting out, that Canvas is brand new for us here at ISU, and we are all learning. So if something's wrong or a link isn't working, please reach out to me so I can fix it. Um, I want to make sure that everything's working like it should for you. So if you see something that's not, please let me know. Let me share my screen. So here at the top, here's the introduction video that you're watching. Down below this, you'll find the course syllabus and the course schedule. Please pay attention to that course schedule. It'll tell you when all the due dates are. You will need the textbook for this course. It's Introduction to Radiology Technology by Callaway, the 9th edition. Older editions may have similar chapters or similar work, but all of the quizzes that I give you out of the chapters will come from the chapters of the book. You will need the textbook. I don't care if it's electronic, if it's a PDF version. I don't care if it's in paper. I don't care if you rent or buy. None of that matters to me so long as you have access to the 9th edition of this textbook during your time taking the course. I put this here so you can see what the 9th edition looks like. Make sure you're getting the right one. There it is. Just beautiful and amazing. Fantastic. The next part of the course is the introductions and practice quiz. So this forum is for you to introduce yourself to the class, to start making personal connections. As you start working through the prerequisites for our program, you'll run into a lot more people who are working towards our program. And it's nice to get to know those kind of people that have the same goals and mentality you do, as well as make those personal and professional connections that may last you for the rest of your life. So take a few minutes to introduce yourself in the course. I've listed here a practice quiz. As is indicated, practice means it's not worth any points. It does have a due date, so you can't submit it after the due date, but it's for you to practice, to see what a quiz feels like in Canvas. So if you get it right or wrong, it doesn't matter, but it helps orient you to what a quiz feels like and how to navigate through a quiz. This next thing here is a video game that I made, first person shooter game that kind of gives a tour of our nursing building here and our offices. You can download the game. You'll have to download the whole thing and then unzip it and run the exe file on your computer. Again, it's not required. It's not going to help give you any bonus points. There's no trick questions later on talking about this quiz or talking about the game. If it works, great. If it not, it doesn't. I don't care. It doesn't matter. So hopefully it works for you if you take a look at it. And if you just skip over it, that's totally fine. The rest of the course is built around quizzes. There are unit quizzes, and there are 6 units. So you can see here, unit 1. There are 6 units. The information for those units will be posted here on the Moodle course. So if you're going to start completing Unit 1, you would click on here, 1 Radiographic Science Tour. It would take you to another website. That website kind of gives you a virtual tour of our department and talks about the faculty and some of the facilities that we have here. You would go through it. Once you've read through it, you'll click on Radiographic Science Tour Unit 1 quiz. You'll take a quiz based on the information in this website. You do only get 1 attempt per quiz for all of the quizzes in this course, so make sure you are ready to click into those quizzes. There's some instructions here about taking quizzes. Each quiz has a password, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want you to go read the instructions, but you can't get into the quiz without having the password. So there are 6 units, as I said. At the end of this first unit is a video that it doesn't have a quiz or anything associated with it, but it gives the history of how X-rays were discovered and kind of how that development happened. It was a video that I had made for a class I was taking. Here's the Unit 2 quiz. You go through and you look at Unit 2, you read through all of the information on this website, and then you take a quiz on it. Then you'll see that there are chapter quizzes. So each chapter in the textbook has a quiz associated with it. You look through here, there's chapters 1 through 5. Each one of those has a quiz. There are 10 questions in the quiz, and you're given 15 minutes to complete each quiz. Another thing you'll note that each quiz I have in this course has a time limit because I want you to be prepared ahead of time going into that quiz. There are textbook instructions. It's basically telling you what I'm telling you. You read the chapter, you prepare, you take a quiz, you move on to the next one. You'll notice the due date for the Unit 1 quiz, the Unit 2 quiz, and chapters 1 through 5 is all the same. All 7 of those quizzes are due on the same day. You don't have to complete them on that due date. In fact, you can complete them starting day 1 of the semester. And I encourage you to spread your work out throughout the semester so you're not trying to cram it all in on the last day. Go ahead and work ahead. I've had students in this class before who completed all of the coursework in 2 weeks. They just knocked it all out and got it done. And once they completed all the unit quizzes and all the chapter quizzes, they were done. And they didn't have to think about this class for the rest of the semester. Just don't get behind in your courses. Again, I don't accept late work. So get it done by these due dates. Unit 3, Unit 4, you'll look at this website for Unit 3 and then take a quiz. Unit 4 is a PDF that you'll download and then look at take the quiz. Chapter 6 through 10, quizzes. Unit 5, Unit 6, and then the last 6 chapters in the book, 11 through 16. The grading weights are listed in the syllabus, also listed at the beginning of the quizzes here. So the web assignments, those are the unit quizzes. Each is worth 8.33% of your grade. So all 6 of them added together is 50% of your grade. The textbook's quizzes, there are 16 quizzes, each is worth 3.125% of the overall grade, equaling 50% of the grade. So 50% of your overall grade is unit quizzes, 50% of your overall grade is textbook quizzes. And that's it. There's nothing else to this course. It's a 1 credit, simple online course to help give you an orientation to the field and an orientation to our program. That's all I have to go over with you. If you have questions, please let me know. I'm excited to help you in your journey as you move towards finishing or completing the prerequisites for our program and then moving into applying to our program. I highly advise you to meet with one of us, the faculty members, or our admin, Robin. We love meeting with students. We want to help advise you, make sure that you're on track and taking the courses that you need. So please reach out to us. We recommend usually at least once a semester reaching out, setting up an appointment, or at least asking questions by email just to make sure that you're on track. Hopefully this gives you a good introduction to the course. Again, as I said, if you have any questions about this course or the program, please reach out. And the best way to do that is via email. But I'm excited for you. I'm happy to be working with you on this journey and look forward to getting to know you better.